Okay, so let's dive in. You hear this news today, August 3rd, and it's pretty startling. A volcano, Krasheninnikov on Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. It just erupted, and this is the first time in 600 years.
600 years. That's a seriously long nap.
Right. And the ash plumes, they shot up over 3.7 miles. That's like way up there, higher than planes fly.
Yes, significant altitude.
Thankfully, reports say no towns are directly threatened, which is good news. But still, it makes you ask, what on earth wakes up a volcano after 6 centuries? That's what we want to figure out today.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how things that seem totally separate, geologically speaking, can be deeply connected.
Oh.
We're going to try and unpack that connection for you, show how these immense forces under our feet are kind of talking to each other.
600 years. I mean, put that in perspective. That's like it went dormant around when the Ming Dynasty was really hitting its stride in China.
It's a long, long time in human history.
So what could possibly give it such a jolt? Our sources are pointing towards a massive earthquake. Yes.
An 8.8 magnitude quake that hit the same area just a few days ago, back on July 29th.
And an 8.8, that's not just big, that is huge. We're talking one of the strongest recorded.
The energy release is just staggering, right? Like tens of thousands of atomic bombs going off.
Exactly. It's truly a planet-shaking event. And think about the effects it sent tsunami warnings clear across the Pacific Ocean.
All the way from Japan to the U.S. West Coast.
All the way. That gives you a sense of the power we're dealing with.
So scientists are actually suggesting this quake. It might have directly triggered the eruption.
That's the leading hypothesis right now, yes. It seems very likely there's a direct link.
How does that work, though? An earthquake shaking the ground makes a volcano erupt.
Well, think of the Earth's crust as being under constant stress. It's not static. When you have a massive earthquake like that 8.8, the seismic waves literally ripple through the rock.
Okay.
And those waves can change the stress conditions around a volcano's magma chamber. It might squeeze it, or it might actually relieve pressure in certain ways.
Or, crucially, it could open up tiny new pathways, little cracks, that allow magma that was already there, maybe waiting, to suddenly find a route to the surface.
Wow. So the quake basically gave it an escape route.
In a manner of speaking, yes. It's a powerful example of how these deep earth forces interact. And it wasn't just Krasheninnikov either.
Oh.
There was apparently also some increased activity noted at Klishevskoy, another volcano nearby, around the same time. Suggests a wider regional response to that huge seismic shock.
That's incredible. So, just to recap, one of the biggest earthquakes ever, strong enough to cause tsunami scares across an entire ocean. And then, maybe because of it, a volcano that's been silent for 600 years suddenly roars back to life. Does this happen often? Like, does every big quake near a volcano set it off?
No, definitely not every time. And certainly not for every volcano. It's actually quite rare for a quake to wake up something that's been dormant for that long, for centuries.
Okay.
But for volcanoes that are already active or, maybe have magma chambers that are sort of primed and under pressure,
Right.
A really big earthquake can be the final nudge. It depends on the specifics, the type of stress change, the state of the volcano's plumbing system. It's complex.
It really highlights how dynamic the planet is. These aren't isolated systems.
Exactly. It's all interconnected. Sometimes a jolt might even reduce the chance of an eruption in one spot while increasing it somewhere else.
It just really hammers home this web of connections, doesn't it? One massive event under the ocean floor,
Yeah.
and it dominoes into a long dormant volcano erupting and waves crossing the globe. Mind-blowing.
And it really poses a question for you, listening right now. What other connections like this are happening beneath our feet? What unseen links might be influencing events across the planet in ways we're only just starting to grasp?
That's a great thought to leave with. It makes you appreciate the sheer power and the surprising interconnectedness of Earth's forces. Things that look separate